all day, every day, was work on these books. And that was
So,
total effort. And I knew that I
Happy New
wasn't
Year's
making
to you
enough money.
guys.
And I knew I was in poverty, but I also felt that this
Today's
was greater
video.
to me in value
Well,
than any amount of money. And I had to take it seriously.
someone asked me, what do I want?
And what has happened, as you probably know, is I got the 7 books done. I got the first
And
one done in mid-December of 2022.
aside from this
And then in 2023,
temporary
books 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7
physical human experience,
starting in, I think, late February or early March.
well,
And then
nothing is really physical, right?
in 1 year.
The object or whatever that seems to be solid is just at a fixed resonance, right? And if you match that frequency, you will pass right through that object. Aside from that, though,
Still offering that deal now. So this completely consumed me for 2 years.
what I will like idealistically, I guess you would say after this life,
It was absolutely predicted in the book in advance. It's astounding to go back.
I'm not scared to die, but
right there, they even mention it by name. It's freaking crazy.
I think I would like to pass on to what's better than this without having to have a physical death, if that's possible. I mean, I can conceive it, and I know what that imagery, the short film, looks like in my head. So for me to even see that and can verbalize that, then it have to be real, right? All I can do is grasp things that already exist within the fabric of the universe, being the infinite domain or the Akashic records. So that's not an original thought. It was just something I was able to grasp. So it definitely exists, whether I seen someone do it or not. After all, it is special. Everyone isn't special, even though we would like to think of ourselves as such. But I want to go to my own utopia like heaven that's tailored to me, to where everything I like and love and that's nostalgic to me and my childhood is there. You know, like how a female wants her man to be a mind reader and to know what she wants or what mood she's in or what. Is that low key? Nah, that's not too low key, right? But I want it like, let's say I'm gonna paint the picture. Let's say I'm walking on clouds, right? And it's my own heaven. It's not what it doesn't fit within the rules of what was biblical or what have you. Like, no, I would like to play Grand Theft Auto on my heaven. Like, like all jokes aside, I want it to where, let's say I'm walking on this cloud, right? I want the right song every time. I want the right song to play at the right time, but I'm not conscious of it. I just want it to pop up so I can get a temporary dosage of that nostalgia from my childhood. I didn't have the best childhood at all. Things were far from perfect, but it was mine, and things were simpler. And things were simpler because I didn't have that much programming installed in my mind. So, in some funny way, I'm walking on a cloud. I just want like the right song to play at the right time. I want the birds to chirp. I want it to be soothing. I want the moon. I want the stars. I'm half and half. But my default settings, it's like I'm more moonlight. I like the nighttime. I like nighttime drives. I still have yet to find some landmass and just lay in the grass and stargaze. But that's more my vibe by default. Funny enough, I don't know where this fear came from, but growing up, you know, like when you on a large landmass and it's not much buildings around, so you just have all the sky. It was a point in time it was scary to me to look up, like I actually believe that the sky will fall. Bad deal. I actually believed that, and I don't know where that fear came from. I don't know if it was epigenetics, because I don't recall watching any movie that pertained to such a
includes angelic beings.
But yeah, in a way, I wanted to know what I want without me consciously knowing what I want,
Now all of a
you
sudden
know?
it's at 56, 67.
Like, would a right thing just pop off at the right time? But I don't know it's the right time. You know how we want things and we be mad at God or whatever, like, yo, why haven't it happened? And we be mad for no reason, really. And then it happened at the right time, but we declared that the right time was when we said it was the right time. Come to find out it wasn't.
Lots of people are trying to say, like,
Hell, I should know.
was this or that.
I've deleted over
You can't
1,300
believe
videos
somebody says something
on
about it,
YouTube.
that's true.
It could be for whatever, like I just wasn't as comfortable. I feel like I made too much mistakes. I feel like I cursed too much. I feel like I may have said the N-word too much or filler words, and I just wanted to sharpen it up and just cut the fat off. And I feel I did such. So I think currently I got like 194. Well, this will be 195. I upload this. But yeah, I should know. And I thought I wanted the things to pop off how I wanted to then. No, I'd have been highly upset if it did then. Because I had some, if you know, in my early days of content creation. But nah, it's going to happen when it's supposed to. The past, present, and future, it's all happen simultaneously. Everything going to happen at the right time. I don't like to say that as if your fate or destiny is a thing and it's guaranteed and it can be altered. But in a way, if you think you even going to throw off the trajectory and change it, it already knew you were going to do such. It gave you the programming to think you can do that, to allow you to do that, to make that adjustment, you know. Aside from that, because I was supposed to stay on topic, but back to my heaven. I'm walking on this cloud. I just want the right songs to play at the right time, the right things to pop off at the right time. More importantly, I want to go to a place to where people can't impose their will on you. In this realm we live in, you can be innocent. You could be Nelson Mandela in his days and get falsely incarcerated because you go against the establishment and you're too dangerous and you know how to organize. And then they just want to get a group of males that's on the same accord to impose their will on you and lock you up. And God, Allah, Akbar, Yahshua, Yahweh, and none of them guys coming to help you. I want to be my own savior, striving to be as strong as I can for me first and foremost. And that's not out of selfish reason, because if I can't really truly help myself and put myself in position, then what am I to help you? And it's so real that if I have kids in the future, that I know that for them too, I can't hold their hand. I can't get them through the realms of enlightenment. They have to get themselves there. I can't do that. I can only do so much. The best I feel I can give them is experiences and game. What do you say? Game, applied means elevation. That's the best you can do, is give them game. Like the Bible is game. The Machiavelli book, game. Like it's giving you game. It's giving you the right utensils you need. The right armor you need to go out here and face whatever the world got to offer to throw at you. People seem to think their opinions matter. Yeah, it should matter to you. But my Taurus, my aura, my biofield, my allure, what surrounds me is something called antimatter. Meaning, you can compliment me, right? Or you can hate on me. Guess what? They both hold the same amount of weight, which is no weight. You think your opinion matter? My combatant is antimatter. Don't care. Don't even know how I got there, but I could talk about it longer, but I'm just giving you a brief synopsis to paint the picture of what it looked like. I just want it to be, you know. And I see the other variables too, like, okay, time wouldn't exist in this heaven like utopia. How long would I expect to be here? Who's to say I don't come from that, but I got bored and decided to put on the VR headset and come here to Earth, GTA 67. Like, who's to say? I mean, at the end, when things are free and it's the norm, we tend to, what's the word for it? We tend to like
Yes, everything's been
neglected.
changed. Thank you for your devotion disclosure.
Is that the word I'm looking for, guys?
321 DHC, David. I would love for you to hear my song.
You know, like when someone take your kindness for weakness or whatever, because they expect and damn, I don't know, I can't think of it right now. You know what I mean, though. I trust you know what I mean, so that's all that matters.
The most enjoyable thing I did. Now I think speaking and doing videos probably is at least as good.
Yeah, my own utopia like heaven that's tailored to my liking. It may not completely wholeheartedly coincide with the Bible and what their 10 Commandments is.
New songs. So, as I
Like, again, I would like to play Grand Theft Auto. I would like to
person who was framed
fornicate
the lawmakers who did this to him were still struggling with the past. And sure enough,
with women of my choice, of course. I'm being honest here. So it's like it wouldn't necessarily be very super holy and none of that, but it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be no imposing going on, and
still wanting to hand down sentences and stuff, even though it's unconstitutional. And I certainly can relate to that.
Yeah, well, it's just happy, laughs, creativity, art, creation, elevation, evolution, just endless, boundless potential. Like, you will never figure it all out. It's just so many, just so much to learn. So many different species and different colors, sizes, shapes, and like, I have a vision like no other, but yeah, hopefully, but not hopefully. Well, that's it for this video, and again, Happy New Year's to you guys. 225. Okay, so that's a 9. What 9 represents, if I'm not mistaken, completion. I know 8. It's like the serpent, the snake that consumes itself, never an ending, never a beginning. So 2025, it's that 9 energy. And may you guys get what you want. May the truth come out.
So this says it can only be appreciated in contemplation. Logical analysis stymies any.
Yeah, us versus them, man. I see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.